John Legend.
All right. Yes.
Tell me
Ooh.
about John Legend.
No, I'm just...
Tell me
You know
about
what?
John Legend. He pops up
The
everywhere.
multi-talented, the multi-talented, incomparable John Legend
How does he make his
is a
money? How does he make his money? Because I don't know. I mean, apart from his first album with Kanye, I'm thinking he's in Hollywood. If there's anything like the Grammys, Oscars, Emmys, they bring up John Legend. He's one of them. He's moved into that stratosphere. I'm thinking, my goodness,
yes.
He's
Speak on it. No.
yeah.
But you know what? I will admit I did actually like John Legend's. I'm got to be careful I don't say John Lennon. John Legend's first album.
Yeah, it was pretty good. That's some good
I loved
stuff.
it, and of course he was associated with Kanye West, so of course we were already buying into him because of Kanye West. That was the reason I liked that album. And then he had a lot of great songs in it. That album was very soulful.
Yeah,
He kind of went in a different direction from there. I didn't really care for the second album, third album, fourth album, fifth album. But the first album is one that I actually like. But yeah, he hasn't. I don't know. I mean, it's really weird because he's getting opportunities that some of the superstars don't get. Like he's hosting shows and judges on this and that, and you'll see him in movies. You'll see him. I mean.
He's Royal Hollywood. He and his wife. I mean, she's an influencer. I mean, she's had to go underground because of her comments. I think she, but she, I don't.
But John Legend, I'm going to say this, and those who know. John Legend is a perfect example of someone who plays the game and knows how to play the game. You marry the right person that's matched, because I don't know if that's a matchmaker situation, but who knows? You marry the right person that's also they're kind of, gearing up to do things with at the time. What's her name? Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah.
They were gearing up to put her in a different lane and get her ready for, media and stuff like that. Because she started as a model, I believe. And John Legend, he's friends with, certain political parties and different people. He's mingled and rubbed elbows with some big, powerful people.
Yeah.
So, who's really shocked? I mean, the average person may not see it, but a lot of us who observe and sit back and listen and sip our tea, we see what's going on. But that's okay. I mean, one thing I will say about John Legend is he is talented, though. I can't take that from him. I'm not the biggest fan of his, voice or music. I mean, I do like his first album.
Yeah.
But I can't take that from him. He is very talented. He did produce, or not produce, but he did, some piano work on Lauryn Hill's first album too. He's done some things, so he does have some actual credible things. It's just that, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at his hits and how many hits we have, and then he's had, and then we look at the opportunities he's been given. He's been in movies. He's had roles in movies. He's had a record label. I mean, he done a lot of stuff that a lot of artists that have had illustrious careers have not been able to do. So it's about making the right connections. But are you a fan? Have you listened to any of his music other than
other than the first album? And then I think he did the song with Common off the Selma soundtrack. And he's sort of good at that type of that type of collaboration stuff. It sometimes brings out the best of him. But I don't think he.
A couple of songs I did like the one with Talib Kweli. I think he did what is it? Get High or Get Up? Something with him. He did the song with Slum Village.
Yeah, so those types of collabos with those types of artists, he's really good at.
Kanye West.
He's really good at bringing stuff out like that. But those records don't sort of talk to the crowd he pulls. He's right. He is an A-list celebrity, believe it or not, and you
and we're still wondering how.
Yes, I mean, how does he? He's an A-list.
It kind of goes back to the DJ Khaled thing. It's just certain people that rubs the right, the elbows with the right people. They shake the hands with the right people. They hang out at the right parties.
Yeah, he's out in Hollywood. Yeah,
they say the right thing on camera. and they're elevated, and this is a testament to that. And no one's taking into now, in this case of John Legend, he is talented. I can't say the same for DJ Khaled, but
we the best.
Yeah, I don't get it. There's so many, like Usher doesn't get that kind of like.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah,
Usher's not out there like that.
No, he's
They
not
ain't
an
gave him no
A-lister.
show. They ain't, I don't understand, but it again, it gets back to having the right team, guys. If you want to enter the industry, you got to align yourself with the right people that have the right ideas. They see you for what package. I can see. It's just like with Brian McKnight. I remember when Brian McKnight came out, and people kind of saw him as a modern day Nat King Cole. And I think that's, they saw him as maybe having a variety show like Nat King Cole used to have,
he did have a show. Yeah, he did have a show. Yeah.
So I think the thing is with John Legend, they see him in that same fashion of, this is a guy that he may be able to do this, or he may be able to do that. I mean, we do have artists like that back in the day weren't that big, like Lou Rawls and stuff like that, but they had, they had some hits and some success, but they're mainly known for their television gigs or their whatever, what I'm saying? So that's where John Legend, I think somebody who may have had a mind for what used to be, sometimes an artist may not have a whole bunch of hits, but they have a great presence on screen, which I can't really say that for John Legend, though, to be honest. But I mean, certain, I don't know. I feel like I'm being shady towards John Legend.
No, but see, if you think of John Legend and Neil has outsold him, outwrites him, and everything. But John Legend's a bigger A-lister than Neil. I mean, if John Legend,
same example.
Yeah, John Legend Neil can't sit on the same table with John Legend in Hollywood because he lives in Hollywood. People are not going to, Neil, yeah, I can. But Neil has outsold him, outwritten him, everything.
Yeah.
But it's just, John Legend now does movie songs and he gets nominated.
Well, so though, John Legend also is one, like you were talking about in one episode, we were talking about Aaliyah. John Legend is another one that does not keep his name in drama or scandal. Now, the difference there, I will say, is that Neo has said some controversial things. He's had a controversial personal life as far as, some of his choices with how he chooses to, I don't know, in his personal life. I don't want to get into all that. Yeah. So with John Legend, he kind of has his squeaky clean image. He says all the right things. He's very personable. He's a handsome guy.
Yeah.
He's likable. So there's things that edge him above other people, and he, like I said, he has the right team. He has the right, And
I think he lives in a neighborhood. I think when you live in a neighborhood with these guys, then they open doors for you. I think you
think like with Sierra. Look at Sierra and what they've done with Sierra and Russell Wilson. It's the same kind of formula. Like, and when I'm talking in these terms, guys, because let's keep it real here. We know that this stuff is strategic. It's not natural and organic. It's strategic. So Sierra and Russell Williams, they are being put forth as the perfect couple, the perfect family. And so that's where she's getting her bread and butter now, not her music career. And, a lot of artists are having to find a new avenue to new streams of income. And so a lot of them are taken to television and reality shows and things like that, as opposed to music. So, it's just who is the most presentable,
Yeah. So guys, let us know your thoughts. I mean, are we going over the top? I know when we did it about Charlie Wilson later halfway, it was almost sacrilege. But, I just want to see the same with John Legend. If you guys think,
he's overrated.
No, yeah, when we had I'll talk about the Charlie Wilson and Laila Hathaway, so that became a big thing. So I just wanted to see if people think, no, John Legend is actually a big star. We understand his music and stuff, or maybe you agree with the question that we posed. So we're not dismissing him. We're just this is a question.
Guys. We're not making a judgment ourselves. We're gonna leave it up to you this time because I'm not trying to get somebody come at me.
Yeah.
Yes, guys.
Thanks again for watching, guys.
And before we go, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button.
Yeah, and also remember to turn on the notification so you can know when we have another show. But thanks again.
That too.